never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promises meant for me. I know the enemy and that he sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons, my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically.
All right, I'm loaded up, headed over to Grady Qualms. He asked if I wanted to hop in with him. Go to the roping in Buckeye tonight. There is an open rope in there, so I'm pretty stoked to go watch some badass guys absolutely annihilate some cattle. So let's head to Buckeye Open. That open roping in Buckeye was a friggin' blast to watch. The steers only had like 1 to 2 runs on them. The barrier was strapped way out there, head barrier and a heel barrier. These boys were having to see like tail to the end of the gate and then go get them. Some of these steers were hauling ass. Some of these steers were freaking high loping out there and you would come blowing up on them and they just weren't going anywhere. There was a big beam of light shining right down into the arena. Some of those steers would get out there and balk at that light. Some of those steers, those guys would roll up there and weld a head loop on them and they'd jump in the freaking air. It was a blast to watch. Honestly wish I was entered up, but I don't have the horsepower to be in something like that, and I'm not just gonna go donate my money to those guys. But man, what an opportunity to watch some of the best guys in the world. Like Corey Petska was there, Jerry Bueller, Levi Simpson. It was such a blast to watch those guys just go full contact on those cattle. I don't think we're gonna be roping today.
Let's go live to Ollie Williams with the Black U Weather Report. Ollie?
It's raining sideways!
Great.
How to blow a snot rocket. First, put your hand on your nose. Then, blow really hard out the other part of your nose.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
So this past week, it's been raining a lot. It's been super wet. I haven't roped a cow since Monday. This coming week is kind of a bigger week in terms of jackpots. The title fights are happening at Rancho Rio. Is it a big deal? No, not really. In my mind, it's just another jackpot. But yeah, it kind of is at the same time because the entry fees are double what we usually pay. It's $300 a man at this deal. A lot of people come to town, a lot of people travel in for this roping. It's notorious for paying a lot of money. The number 10 could pay $25,000, $30,000 a man. I guess the pressure, the urge to want to be roping every day, working on your horse every day is definitely there. And this past week, it just has not been in the cards to do so. But there's a way that I've been trying to prepare myself for this roping on the mental side of the game. A lot of people talk about how it takes 10,000 hours to become great at something or become good at something. I'm a big believer in that, especially, you know, I've had a rope in my hand since I was a young kid running around roping anything that moved and things that didn't move at all. So I'm a big believer in the work has been put in terms of hours in the arena, hours on a horse, hours on a dummy. A lot of it now is up here. I'm a big believer in the mental game. I run steers in my head every single day, all day. I'm inside leg heeling people. I'm timing people up. If a dog runs in front of me, I'll time a dog up. I'm freaking walking around all the time, just roping slick horns. One thing that I love to do is just visualize runs. I have kind of a checklist when I back in the box. My biggest thing is see your start, ride your position, aggressive with my rope slick horns, jelly roll cattle. I can run 100 steers a day in my head. And that might sound crazy, but honestly, it works. So even though I haven't had a lot of time this week on Waylon, and even just roping cattle, I've had time to rope the dummy. I've had time to mentally prepare myself to go do my job. I am only going to be getting in one time at the title fights. I'm going to be roping in the 13 with Jorge Cruz on Wednesday, and still that's $300 that I'm putting down on the line. Do I have faith and the confidence in myself that I can go turn 4 steers to win money? Yes, I do. Do I also want to make sure that I have the cash to go continuously enter for the rest of my duration of this trip? Yes, I do, because there's a lot of really good jackpots after the title fights, and I just don't want to over leverage myself by going putting $900, $1,200 down on a span of 3 days. Because if a guy doesn't do well, shit happens, right? You can wave it off, you could hit one in the back of the head, the healers could have a bad day, anything can happen. This is team roping, and that's fine. But, you know, I'm here until the second or first week of March, and I just want to make sure that I'm still strapped up and ready to go enter some jackpots, because there's still a ton of good ropings to go to. What I'm trying to get at here is we're still preparing for the title fights. They're coming up fast. There's going to be a lot of people that have been roping and running a lot more steers than I have, but I still have the confidence that I can go put my money down and hang right there with them, if not beat them. So I'm putting some work in on the dummy, but more importantly, I'm putting some work in on my mind. I know what I need to do with my horse. I know what I need to do with my rope. I know what I need to do with my start and my handles and my head loops. So now it's just time to all the work that I've done since I was this tall to this tall, which isn't that much of a difference, but I am tall enough to ride the rides. It's time to just put it all to work, let it all go hang out, and most importantly, have fun. Because if you can't have fun roping, you may as well go watch the ducks quack around.
If you can't have fun roping, you're dear summer.
Backup cameras are literally the tits.
For tips though, are you okay with that?
Bit of a dirty boy, aren't you? I'm gonna have to get Tiger to brush you. What'd I tell you? Get you a girl that brushes your horse. All right, this is the first time that I've been on Waylon since Monday, so I'm pretty excited to see how he works today. I've had him saddled since we left. Suck the cinches into him, because get that shit out of your system before I gotta get on you, and especially before I stand up over you and run one. About to head over to the arena, get my ticket spot, find my partners, and get entered up.
Chicken dinner.
We'll be eating chicken tonight, okay? Not cereal. We're going to chicken on it. Okay, we are wrapped up a day of jackpotting. Not a bad day. I ended up winning third in the 8.5 for $860 a man with my old buddy Neil, and it truly was just a knock him down kind of day. We were clean on our first one. He roped a leg on our second one. He roped a leg on our short round one. Did I give him a very good look in the short round? No. You'll be able to see it. I did not ride my horse very well. I didn't really ride my horse very well today in general. I haven't touched him in like 5 or 6 days. We haven't roped a cow since last Monday because of the rain and wet. Decided to come here and cowboy around on him and have some fun. And yes, it was really nice to win some money. That always makes it really nice, but I can also look at it and go, all right, I got some shit to work on myself and on him this week before we go to the title fights on Wednesday. He was really feeling that move and I'd stand out in that right stirrup. I feel like I used my rope pretty good today, but I wasn't using my feet and I wasn't riding my horse very well, and it shows. My handles weren't that great. I wasn't giving my heelers the best looks. And when it comes down to spinning steers for 3s and 4s, you need to give them good looks. Give all your heelers good looks, honestly. Don't ever leave a guy out there high and dry. Just because his heel card says 8, 9, or 10, even a 6, give them good looks. You're going to win a lot more. But I know I can do a better job, not just with my rope, but with my horse as well. So we got some things to work on. Thank you, Tiger, for unsaddling my horse while I do all this vlogging. We're going to be doing some practicing this coming week. Title fight number 13 roping on Wednesday. And I got some work to do. So let's go get it done. phenomenal day on Waylon. Had to rope for my horse today, not rope for myself. You're gonna see in the videos. He worked really good. I spent probably 5, 6, or 7 steers just literally running to, rope, stay right there with him. Run to him, rope, stay with him. And then we got to go duck a couple steers for our bro Asa, which was really fun. Look who we found today. The man is back in Arizona.
Get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. 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 Ayy, I got the drive, the bus, the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's fake, this shit in the reps, ain't no regrets. I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front. Glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last.
We got a sweet heel shot of him, show it.
Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth, ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding. They say you ain't bout it.
Tiger roped really well today. Got her horse going really good. Like I said, sometimes you have to go rope for your horse, not for yourself. But that gives you the ability to go rope for yourself when the time comes and when the chips are on the line. So we got one more practice day before we go to the title fights. Let's keep it going.
What do you always say again?
If you can't keep roping fun, go watch the ducks quack around. Man, I'm really liking this piece, man. Reminds me just like the heel rope. Skinny in my hand, but lots of body. Yeah. Damn it, I gotta buy 2 heads. You used to be able to buy a head rope for 35 bucks and a heel rope for 40. Now, they're 50 bucks for frickin' everything. It's crazy. If you guys have been following my stuff for a while, you know that I do use the Peacemaker to heel with. It's the first time I've actually ever swung the head rope. It feels freaking good, so we're gonna give it a try. Here's the best part about rocking just a smaller rig with a little bumpable. You get prime street parking. We are currently in downtown Wickenburg, headed to Bar Sev to go have a little drinky poo with Rooster and Kaylin.
Julian! I don't know where I felt like I could get a little drink around here, do you, bud?
Waylon. Hold on, you f***ing hoser. There you go, dude. Good job today. That's the kind of shit we need to be seeing.
It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of.
Hold on, ask me that again. I said geese instead of duck.
I know. Like, it's your own saying. You don't even fucking know what it is anymore.
Okay,